Welcome to Pathways of Hope. I am Lorna Campos. Today's Gospel is from Matthew 23, verses 1 to 12. And Jesus speaks about the Pharisees, who are leaders of their times. So as we reflect on today's Gospel, let us reflect on our own leadership as well. For you and I, all of us, in some aspect of our life, we are leaders. Be it in our families, our schools, work, our community. So what can we learn from the Pharisees about leadership? We want to focus on 3 areas: dedication to learning, motivation, and effect on others. Jesus in verse 3 says, "Do and observe whatsoever they tell you, but do not follow their examples." He was telling the people, these Pharisees, observe them, do whatsoever they tell you, because they are knowledgeable, they are experts of the law, they know what they're saying. Their words have value, life, and importance. Jesus recognized how dedicated the Pharisees are to learning, so what they say are words of substance. So let's review ourselves. How are we? Are we as dedicated as well to learn? Are we dedicated to know more so that we could impart more value and knowledge to others? Are we on the path to continuous learning? Or are we satisfied with what we already presently know? Dedication to learning. The second thing we want to consider is motivation. In verses 5 to 7, Jesus says, the Pharisees, they walk around with their robes. They want to sit in the best places, in the high places. They want to be seen and noticed. Jesus isn't talking here about, hey, we shouldn't respect or recognize. Who doesn't want to be affirmed or acknowledged or given best seats and places? But the Pharisees here were serving, their motivation was because they wanted to be seen. They wanted to be heard. And the question is, when no one is watching, when no one can see, how does one serve and lead? When the spotlight is on us and we receive recognition and reward, we want to be confident and grateful in the light. Accept it. Accept the blessing. But when the spotlight is off and no one is watching, who are we in the dark? What is our motivation to serve? To be seen, for reward, for the higher good. Motivation. And the third thing we want to reflect on is our effect on others. In verse 4, the Pharisees, lay heavy burdens and they don't want to lift even a finger to help others. The Pharisees interpret the law and they tell the people how to serve God, how to follow, how to be holy and righteous. Yet as they teach, the people become more burdened. It gets harder to follow and the Pharisees don't help them. Even a finger reached out to help. That was their effect on others. How about us? What is our effect? When people come to us, do they leave burdened and discouraged, more confused than when they started? Or when they come to us and we lead them, we help them, we impart knowledge, we serve and lift them up, we're ready to get our hands dirty and help them improve. And people value us because they know they are valued by our leadership. Determination, dedication to learning, motivation, effect on others. And as we review our leadership, we ask God for the grace for humility. Humility. Humility here isn't, I'm so poor, I'm so low, I'm at the bottom pole, I have no worth. No, humility here is saying, I have value. You have value. We have value as children of God. And so my desire is to serve you first. Humility is appreciating each other and seeking to serve the other. Humility is not saying, I'm not good enough. I don't know things. I'm not good. Humility is acknowledging our gifts, our strengths, and yet saying, I want to learn more. Humility is to be teachable, that others may be blessed by what we learn. And so we ask God for the grace for humility. We ask the Holy Spirit, come, help me to be humble. Increase in me the desire to learn, the dedication to learn. Help purify my motives, my motivations to serve others. Help me to look out, to care, and to serve. At the end of our days, at the end of our life, may you and I be blessed to be men and women whose words are of value and whose actions can be exemplified. God bless us, and God mold us as His servant leaders. God bless.